Hello, everybody. Welcome to Youth Connect. I'm Aiden.
Hi, I'm Kev. Hi, I'm Joshua.
I'm Kevin.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey.
And welcome to our Youth Connect. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Youth Connect. I hope that you guys are excited for another amazing episode. Just so you know, obviously, as per usual, some things are changed. We're going to be having Kevin, Joshua, and Jeffrey with us live. And don't you worry, because Nibras will make sure to have your entertainment and podcast news as well. For those who don't know, Youth Connect is a news, interest, entertainment show that was created during the pandemic for the community, by the community. Everyone here, guys, we want to share some news that I know that you are going to absolutely love. But before we even start off with anyone, we want to start off with myself and the first part of Youth Connect, which is gaming news. So what is first up on Youth Connect? For anybody that's a reoccurring watcher, you know that the first thing that we have to start off with is our Spotlight Game of the Week. Basically, one game that I want to shine the light on and that I think that you should check out. And today's game of the week is actually something coming out in 3 days, and it actually is an homage to an Atari game called Yars Recharged. A daring attack against the enemy homeworld, guarded by mechanical hives that pulse deadly cannons and emit flurries of swirling missiles. Shoot from range as you find pockets of safety amongst the hail of incoming fire, and then dart forward in daring forays to nibble away at the enemy's defenses. Gather enough energy by destroying the enemy shields, and you can power up by destroying massively destructive Zorlon cannons, which sends searing blasts of golden energy into the enemy hive. So Yars Recharged is the latest title from Atom Vision Studios and Sneaky Box, the team guys behind the Atari Recharge series, infusing elements of arcade shoot 'em up and bullet hell into the classics formula. Yars Recharge requires player to remain acutely aware of visual and audio cues that hint of impending danger, and to master the rhythm of each boss as they navigate increasingly complex enemy defenses, all to an amazing soundtrack by Megan McDuffie, which is a really good artist. This is an amazing game. This game combines shoot 'em up, bullet hell, and it also includes a bit of melody, because guess what, guys? You have to sometimes move with the music, guys. You have to move with the rhythm. So it's sort of like a rhythm shoot 'em up game. And this game, guys, actually marks the Atari's return to the Yars universe, which was based on Howard Scott's Warshaw's classic Yars Revenge. Guys, that was released in 1982. A game from 1982 all the way to 2022. That's almost 40 years later. That's a long time. And this game is quite something. It is going to be releasing it's going to be releasing in 3 days. And I really hope that you check it out. This game, again, is called Yars Recharged, a shoot 'em up rhythm game that I really hope that you enjoy, and I really hope that you check out. Anyways, though, this has been my first gaming news, and next up we have Kevin for some all-important news.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Youth Connect. I, myself, Kevin Aruja. Let us go to our headlines. Ontario doctors advise vaccine catch-up ahead of fall flu. Hudson's Bay to resurrect Canadian discount retail chain. Toronto area commercial real estate deals total $7 billion in Q2. And Raptors to host Cavaliers in October as NBA releases schedule. Ontario doctors are advising people to keep up with vaccinations ahead of the fall, while illness including COVID-19 and influenza are expected to spread amid health systems challenges. One physician said he expected will likely worsen. Infectious disease specialist from St. Joseph Healthcare Hamilton said other countries have seen influenza spikes this year, and Ontario should brace for something similar, as well as a likely increase in COVID 19 cases in the fall where people began gathering indoors more often. Flu shots can help avoid serious symptomatic illness and related healthcare strains as the system deals with staffing shortage and other challenges. Zeller Canadian's department store Zellers hopes to make a comeback next year, the decade after the discount chain shuttered most of its locations. Brand owner from Hudson's Bay Company Zellers will debut a new e-commerce website and expanded its brick-and-mortar footprint within selected Hudson's Bay department stores across the country in early 2023. The re-relaunched discount retailer will offer a digital-first shopping journey that taps into the nostalgia of the brand. The return of Zellers comes as soaring inflation drives consumers to discount retailers in search of a lower price and fierce competition from existing stores like Walmart or Dollarama and Giant Tiger. Reviving the brand when people are looking for ways to save money could help Zellers capture market share in part through the illusions of more competition, said the executive director. A new report says the total value of commercial real estate sales in the Greater Toronto Area in the second quarter rose 43% compared with a year ago. The report by sales of office, industrial, retail, multi-residential, and industrial, commercial and investment of ICI, land across the region totaled $7 billion for the 3-month period, up from $4.9 billion a year earlier. The results brought total investment to $14 billion for the first half of 2022. The report says the industrial sector saw the highest investment dollar volume during the quarters with $2.6 billion compared with $1.4 billion in the same quarter last year. And on the sports news, the Toronto Raptors will play 9 games this season that will be nationally televised in the United States. The Raptors announced their 22 to 23 season scheduled on Thursday, and among the highlights are 2 games each on ESPN and TNT, and 5 others on NBA TV. The Raptors host the Cleveland Cavaliers on October 19th to tip off their 28th NBA season, opening at home to the 11th straight year and 22nd time in team history. The first road game is October 21st at Brooklyn. Other season's highlights included December 7th home date against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. The Raptors will host the NBA champion Golden Gate State Warriors on December 18th and the last year's MVP Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets on March 14th. And the former Raptors star Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat will visit Toronto's Scotiabank Arena twice, now on November 16th and March 28th. And weather, today we have a mix of sun and clouds with a 30% chance of showers. Saturday and Sunday will be sunny in the morning and early afternoon with a chance of showers late afternoon. With a height of 31, humid index at 36, UV index highs and lows of 18. And now for interesting fact of the week, I'd like to draw you towards the CNE, which is Canadian National Exhibition, or the X is primarily known. With approximately 1.5 million visitors each year, the CNE is Canada's largest annual fair and the sixth largest in North America. The first Canadian national exhibition took place in 1879, largely to promote agriculture and technology in Canada. The 137th edition of the Canadian National Exhibition gets underway on Friday. That is today with new outrageous food, wild stunts, and musical acts for all ages, just to name a few. Taking place over the 18 days leading up to and including Labor Day, the CNE offers a wide variety of entertainment and events including band shell concert, celebrity chef demonstrations, aerial acrobatics, and ice skating show, a dog show, a working farm, parade, and a 3-day air show. The regular passes are at $25. With that note, we come to the end of my segment. See you next week, same day, same time. And now over to Aiden.
This X event that you're talking about, Kevin, looks quite interesting. I have never been there, and I really want to check it out. It looks absolutely amazing from the background that was behind you. So I am really looking forward to going when it arrives. The X. On to our second gaming news. This is something that actually is quite spectacular. Did you guys know that Fortnite do lots of collabs? But did you know that they recently did a collab with a special anime? If you did, apparently Fortnite and Dragon Ball have been working together, and it's said to be one of the biggest collaborations that have ever taken place in the game. Not only would there be 4 playable Dragon Ball characters, but Epic Games have been also adding Dragon Ball themed quests, locations, items, and even dedicated areas to watch episodes of Dragon Ball Super. But let's get one huge aspect out of the way. First, the in-game Dragon Ball skins. You'll be able to buy the 4 characters Goku, Vegeta, Bulma, and Beerus, or I like to call him Purple Bingus because it is absolutely hilarious to call him that, from Fortnite's in-game shop. And yes, there are multiple Super Saiyan styles for Goku and Vegeta. Epic Games will be also selling Dragon Ball themed back blings, backpacks, pickaxes, gliders, and emotes as well. In-game, there's also been a number of changes, including the special Dragon Ball items, including the legendary Kamehameha item, which allows you to release a Kamehameha on your enemies. Imagine, guys, playing a game of Fortnite with a gun, and then Goku jumps in the air and fires a massive Kamehameha on you. Trust you me, guys, I played it myself, and it is absolutely terrifying to see him jump in the air. With the addition of that, it also has the addition of the Kame House, where you can visit Bulma. But also, Epic Games offers a special Dragon Ball Adventure Island, which you heard before, which offers many different maps and has over 100 episodes from Dragon Ball Super. But what's super awesome is a brand new Dragon Ball tab in the game's menu, which allows you to track your progress as you complete the new Dragon Ball quests and earn Dragon Balls. And if you collect them all, you get the Shenron glider. I gotta say, this is absolutely amazing. And I've heard from a little birdie told me that this collaboration with Fortnite and Dragon Ball saved Fortnite. Now, I don't know the exact details on it since I really just play Fortnite with my friends. But if you guys like Dragon Ball and you like a little bit of Fortnite or a little bit of first-person shooters, you really should check out this collaboration. I must say, it is quite fun. Anyways, though, next up is Joshua, and Joshua has with us your favorite good story news and, of course, animal news.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Connect Now for a good news story. Family is reunited by message in bottle written by their late son decades ago. A pair of Mississippi River salvage divers found a message in a bottle that has briefly brought back to life a dearly departed son who died more than 30 years ago. It was an ordinary salvage trip on the Yazoo River that brought a message from an 8th grader named Brian in the hands of Billy Mitchell and Brad Badam, a pair of shipyard workers at Vicksburg, Mississippi, owing to their unique job. Mitchell is always on the lookout for interesting things, and the green bottle just happened to come close to allow the man to see that there was a note inside the bottle with the help of shish kebab sticks. Mitchell and boss Brad extracted the remains of the letter and sun bleached and ripped, but still legible in places. It was written by a boy with the last name Tal, or maybe Dal, from Oxford, Mississippi, and a date 1989. Together with their shipyard crew, they decided to post the note on Facebook, where it was then widely shared. Eric and Dal and his wife Melanie and son Chris found out the message, which saw them drive 200 miles to the shipyard to read young Brian's letter. He was 11 years old when he wrote the letter as part of a field trip that started by dropping the model into the Mississippi Tallahatchie River. Passing away at 29, Brian was a cyclist who beat cancer but then died in an accident at home. It was tears and smiles when the salvage divers met the family who shared an intimate glimpse into Brian, their dearly departed son. This is definitely a touching story. Now for another good news story. This Paralympic snowboarder sees her adversity as the greatest opportunity to inspire. At the age of 19, Amy Purdy, who was an avid snowboarder, experienced flu-like symptoms that later diagnosed as bacterial meningitis, a deadly blood infection. Amy was given less than 2% chance of living, losing both of her legs and her hearing in her left ear, as well as her kidney and her spe- spleen. Amy was forced to reassess how she would embark on a new adventure and achieve her dreams. While leaning into change is never easy, embrace it as an opportunity. She promised herself two things. First, she would get back on her snowboard and was so passionate about snowboarding, which really is what got me through my darkest days, and being grateful that I was alive. And secondly, something positive would be born out of this experience that's been her steadfast determination ever since. Amy's transition back into daily life was hard fought. She first learned hand the countless challenges that that people with disabilities face every day. What struck a real chord was the complete lack of resources for engaging in active sports, which brought her the most happiness. Instead of closing at the chapter of enjoying and competing in snowboarding, Amy instead co-founded Adaptive Action Sports, a nonprofit organization focused on supporting children and adults with disabilities who want to participate in active sports. She inspires not only these athletes that are in a similar situation that she has gone through, but she helps everyone believe in themselves and believe anything they put their minds to, says Morgan Whitehouse from Avid Action Sports. Amy is also a three-time Paralympic medalist, a snowboarder, a motivational speaker, and a New York Times best-selling author. Wow, what an inspiring story. Now turning to animal interest news. A guard cat named Bandit helped stop an armed robbery at a home of a Mississippi man. A Mississippi man said his pet cat helped prevent a robbery at his home, and he credits that Calico cat will with possibly saving his life. Bandit, a 20-pound-year-old cat, lives with her retired owner, Fred Everett, in the Tu- Tupelo suburb of Belden, Mississippi. When at least two people tried to break into their shared home last week, the cat did everything she could alert Everett of the danger. He told the Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal, "You hear of guard dogs," said Everett. "This is a guard cat." The attempted robbery occurred sometime between 2:30 a.m. and 3 a.m. on July 25th. He was first awoken by Bandit's meows in the kitchen. Then she raced into the bedroom, jumped onto the bed, and began pulling the comforter off and clawing at his arms. Everett knew something was wrong. Everett got up to investigate and saw two young men outside his back door. One had a handgun, and the other was using a crowbar to try and pry the door open, he said. Everett said by the time he returned to the kitchen, the would-be intruders had already fled. He said, the situation could have been different without Bandit. Everett adopted Bandit from the Tupelo Lee Humane Society 4 years ago. Good job, Bandit. This is Joshua Shore reporting for You Connect. That's it for me. Now I'll send it back to you, Aiden.
I must say, Joshua, the guard cat named Bandit, I am just thinking to myself, because you know what? Cats, for me, are a little bit mischievous and are really lazy. So I really think to myself, what's next? Is there going to be a guard turtle, a guard fish, a guard snake? Oh, wait, those already exist. But what about a guard water bottle? You never know. But you know what? I appreciate your good news, good story news, and your animal news. And to move on to my final video game news, I have a board game for you. A board game of the week, similar to video game of the week, but now it's a board game. And you know what board game of the week is? It's going to be something called Wormholes. In a peaceful galaxy, a new technology has been invented: wormholes. They allow ships to warp from one point to another, which allows up to countless opportunities and possibilities for commerce and travel. As the captain of a passenger spaceship newly equipped with a wormhole fabricator, you can make some serious space bucks by building a robust network of wormholes. Link the farthest reaches of space while delivering passengers to become the most successful captain in the golden age of spacefaring. It's time to bend space and go fast. So basically, in wormholes, players collect passengers from planets, each of whom have specific destinations they aim to reach. However, this pick up and deliver process can be quite different once you establish wormholes between different points of the galaxy. And like any good business, your service can be used by other players at the cost of a few points. And at the end of it all, whoever has made the most points and made the most wormholes will be crowned the winner. This game is awesome. Wormholes are a technology that humans strive to develop actually in the near future. So I love a space game that kind of tackles this wormhole dilemma. And you know what, guys? It's a space related board game, and space related board games are absolutely fantastic. And I really hope that you check out this board game called Wormholes. Anyways, this has been the final gaming news. And next up, we have Nibras for some entertainment and podcast news.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys today? My name is Nibras Khan, and I'm here for entertainment news. Let's get straight to our top stories. So, our top story is about Mouse Studios' What If stands as the MCU's first foray into animation. Yes, the 9-episode first season explored, as the show's title would suggest, what if moments that look memorable moment from the studio's Infinity Saga and turned it into on its head, often with chaos ensuing thereafter. Season 2 and Season 3 of the series are already in development. Yay! With the second batch of episodes due out in early 2023. A trailer for these installments was shown at this year's San Diego Comic Con, but it was not released online for the fans who weren't in the audience or not in the attendance for the San Diego 2022 Comic Con. Still, season 2 of What If will tell tales that feature characters and events from Marvel's Phase 4 in addition to those of the first 3 phases. After all, the multiverse craziness, or should we say multi-zanus, if we call it, that went down in the show's first outing, one has to wonder where Marvel will go from there. Speaking to Deadline, What If director Brian Andrews explained how the series was a bit reserved in season 1 with regards to the storylines it pursued. But going forward in the second and third season, things will be much wackier. According to Andrews, the writers' room came up with so many promising storylines that even Kevin Feige had a difficult time narrowing things down. It was a process, but it was pretty amazing coming up with them all once we got our head writer involved. She brought in one of her partners, and we would sit and just spitball, and we just got an embarrassment of riches. We got so many episode ideas, and Kevin Feige was like, just give me a list of 30 ideas. And we went from there. Yes, so the entirety of Marvel Studios' What If first season is now streaming on Disney Plus And as mentioned above, season 2 arrives on the platform in early 2023. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm so excited. First of all, let's talk about season 2 or season 3. It's just, if they're pursuing this, that means they got a good audience reaction that people liked it. I love the series. If you have watched it, it's really good. Just watch it. And also, what if an animation is something like you can do anything to it, right? You can come up with so many ideas. You cannot be rigid. You don't have to follow specific timeline. You can do whatever you want. For example, anything they can do, anything, any thing they can make up for the episode. It's just amazing. I'm so excited. Like I said, early 2023, Water season 2. I hope you like this first series. If you did, comment down below. So now to my second story. Okay, so my second story is about wait. From my second story, I'd like to give you guys a fact of the day. And today's fact of the day is drumroll, please. So, did you guys know the original name for the search engine Google was Backrub? Yes, that's 100% true. It was renamed Google after Google, which is the number one followed by 100 zeros. It's just completely true. Yeah. So yes, it was Backrub first then, where before I go ahead, every company starts with a name and it's not fancy, it's not pretty first, but then maybe they change it or they stick through. Google did not, it was Backrub. So imagine Backrub was, they chose Backrub and they didn't and renamed it to Google. Imagine, you will say, oh, are you in Backrub? Oh, can you search that for me in Backrub? Imagine that. That is not that sounds so crazy or something. Backrub. I know who created that, but it's just. But imagine that. For example, if it was a backrub, it wouldn't sound so bad for us because we would be used to it, right? I hope you understand that. But anyway, I hope you like this fact. It was a crazy fact. I did not know that. But still, right? So now to our second story. So our second story is about a podcast. Yes. So what should I read next? What should I read next? Is the show for every reader who has ever finished a book and faced the problem of not knowing what to read next. Each week, Annie or Anne Bogle of the blog Modern Miss Darcy interviews a reader about the books they love, the books they hate, and the books they're reading now. And then she makes recommendations about what to read next. The real purpose of the show is to help you find your next read. Yes, so I love this podcast. It is another great podcast that I listen to and I just enjoy. It's entertainment for me because what happened is and everyone who reads a book daily or sometimes in a month and can say sometimes when you finish with the book, even I do Audible. So even when I'm finished with the Audible sometimes even in Audible they're not similar broker. I don't like I cannot find a book, so this podcast is great. So it is what should I read next. I just love it, and it's just not about recommending. She talks about what's in the book. The interviewer who's being interviewed just talks about what they like, what they did, what they don't like about the book, and then she recommends, and they can she can recommend you a book. And it just I hope you like this podcast. I really recommend this. Again, the name is What Should I Read Next? Okay, and that's all for me. As always, it's Nibras Khan from News Connect. I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Take care. Back to it. Bye, guys. Thank you.
I love that suggestion of what you should read next, Nibras. It really does encourage everyone to really share your podcast that you have. And if you have any podcasts, make sure to share them with Nibras, because I bet you Nibras would really like to check out the podcast that you enjoy, so that he can enjoy them himself and share them with you and his opinions on them. Anyways, though, moving on to the last bit of Youth Connect, and in my honest opinion, is my very favorite. We have to move to our live musician, Jeffrey, and his live music.
Hi, everybody. Hope you're ready to sing. Hope you're ready to dance. Hope you're ready to jam with myself, Jeffrey, your live musician. And I'm going to be playing Exodus by Bob Marley. Exodus, movement of your people. Oh yeah, having before me touch you, let me tell you this. And the people who fight you down to move on, and you see your light. Let me tell you if you're not wrong and why. Everything's alright, so we're gonna walk, alright, through the roads of creation. In a generation, tell me why. Try to go tribulations, this Exodus, movement of your people. Oh yeah. Exodus, movement of your people. Exodus, movement of your people. Open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied with the life you're living? We know where we're going, we know where we're from. We won't bother long, we're gonna do our farthest stand. 2, 3, 4, Exodus, movement of your people. Oh yeah. Exodus. Oh yeah. Movement of your people. Jack took a break down pressure, rule and quality. Wipe away transgression, set the captains free. Exodus, oh yeah. Movement of your people. Exodus, oh yeah. Movement of your people. Movement of your people. Movement of your people. With the movement of your people. Movement of your people. Move. 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 Open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied Take the life you're living. We know where we're going. We know where we're from. Living Bobby, oh yeah. We're going to a father's land. Exodus, oh yeah. Movement of your people, oh yeah. Exodus, oh yeah. Let the movement of your people, oh yeah. Movement of people, move of your people. There's a movement of your people, and a movement of your people. Ooh. Movement of your people. Yeah, come to break the pressure one more time. Full equality, yeah. Take away transgression. Set the captains free. Set the captains free. Set the captains free. Set the captains free. Set. 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 Yeah. Set. 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 Exodus. Oh yeah. Movement of your people. Oh yeah. Exodus. Oh yeah. Movement of your people. Yeah! This is Jeffrey, your live musician. See you all next week. It's back to you, Aiden. Thank you, everybody.
Jeffrey, I gotta say, wonderful music as per usual. Bob Marley, I gotta say, Exodus, him as an artist, he is just one of the greatest artists I have ever heard. He made such great music, and honestly, you have made it just even better. You made it from a 10 to a 20. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. And guys, that was Jeffrey's live music, and we have reached the end of our Youth Connect. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy watching the show, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't forget to click the notification bell.
Other than that, guys, I hope that you have a great rest of your week and an enjoyable weekend. And we will see you all next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys soon. Goodbye, guys. And thank you
Goodbye.
again so
Bye,
much for
guys.
listening.
Bye.
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 Bye,
Bye.
Thank
everyone.
you so much
Bye.
watching. Bye.